everyone, and welcome back to the 2021 Osu Catch World Cup. Dolan joined by Elux for the final match of the opening round of finals week. It will be the Philippines against the United States. Welcome to the booth.
Oh yeah, we got an exciting matchup for you today. A rematch from CWC 2020, round of 16, where the United States beat Philippines in tiebreaker 6-5, and I know the Philippines have been looking forward to getting revenge ever since that.
Yeah, the Philippines looking to advance one step further here. This is their first match of the losers bracket, being sent here, of course, in the semifinals by South Korea.
Now, I'll tell you what, Dolan, that South Korean team, Lord help whoever goes against them in grand finals.
Yeah, right now they definitely look like the team to beat. But we're going to find out who will be taking on France for that final spot on the podium. France getting the win earlier today, 7-4 over Canada. And we see the Philippines will be winning the role. The US will open up with the bands. And we get a look at our our finals week map pool.
Ooh, and that's interesting. Sekre in the United States opting to ban Hidden 3. I know Hidden 3 is typically seen as the harder of the Hidden pool, but the US banning Hidden. How about that?
Yeah, taking the Hidden convert out of the pool. The Philippines are definitely a team that have great Hidden players, and the Philippines will respond with a Hard Rock 1 ban. I think both teams acknowledging each other's strengths here at the start with their bans.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see Philippines opting to go that Hidden pool route, seeing as the United States opted to ban Hidden 3.
Yeah, I think the Philippines, if they are going to jump into the mod pool bracket, it will likely be the Hidden double time route. I think they're going to stay away from Hard Rock here about as much as possible. And it will be Hidden 2 coming out from the Philippines, so they will be jumping right into this Hidden pool.
James Landino, Hide and Seek. Kind of a weird, unique jazzy song. I dig it.
And I believe this is going to be a Zach map.
Approach rate of 8.8 and a circle size of 5.8. That is an
Actually, it might
interesting
not be.
setting. It's going to be Lexi jumping in instead of Zach. Creeper, Sekre, and Lexi for the United States. Roido, Bunray, and Crowley for the Philippines, unless anything changes.
Yeah, so it looks like these teams are locked in and ready for the start. Will be Zach.
Nope.
Joining Sekre and Lexi. I was going to say, below AR9 Hidden, that sounds like a Zach map.
Oh yeah, you know how he likes his low approach rate Hidden.
Here we go. Well, the Philippines, they're also fans of Hidden and low approach rate as well. They've got Bunray, Roido, and Crowley.
Here we go. Client synced everybody up, and early advantage United States as Crowley finds first miss, but Sekre, Zach, and Lexi
quickly traded back by all three players in the United States. Roido is the only full combo remaining at this point. And it's a slight edge for the Philippines in red. US in blue for this match. Bunray and Crowley going to be double missing though. Sekre trades one back. Zachary and Lexi are actually going to complete the miss, so now no one has any combo.
Zach dropping again there. And Crowley the only one above 100 combo right now. Bunray joining him.
There's a double miss from the Philippines. Zach's starting to build some combo. Lexi's there as well. So the US actually going to be crawling back in on the scoreline. Lexi's now above 200 combo. Halfway through. That could be huge. And Lexi finally will give up the combo. Problem is the Sak and Sekre just can't seem to find any combo here whatsoever. And the Philippines gonna still enjoy that slight lead, but the US are eating away at it. Oh, watch out, here comes Lexi. He finally does go down again. He was building up another big combo. Bunray finding quite a few misses there. It looks like the Philippines are going to be able to hold on here. The US finding a lot of misses here. Brilliant performances coming out of Roido and Lexi in particular.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate for the United States that Zach and Sekre just could not find their footing in with this map when they needed to.
Yeah, definitely a tricky opening pick here, and Sekre, Zach will struggle. The Philippines are going to convert their opening pick here and take a 1-0 lead, exactly the way they wanted to start this match off.
And with a commanding victory like that and hidden 2, I would not be surprised if Philippines decides to go hidden 1 on their next pick. But for now, it's the United States pick.
Yeah, and I don't know if we're going to see them jumping into hidden, because hidden 1 is a little bit different from the rest of the hidden maps in the pool.
And they're going Nomad 6.
Yeah, but we are going to be getting some oral cigarettes here. Nomad 6. He was going to switch up the approach rate about as much as possible from 8.8 to 9.8. Slight difference there.
See substitutions on both sides as Kyosu comes in for Philippines and the Creeper comes in for the United States.
And this for the US going to be a little more dangerous here on Nomad, Sekre, Lexi, to Creeper. US known for their Nomad. It's going to be interesting to see how Kielzu performs here coming off the bench for the Philippines. It looks like we are ready. Walter finalizing some things in the lobby, and there is the start command. So Bunray, Roido, Kielzu against Sekre, Lexi, and De Creeper.
See if Philippines can get an early break point, keep momentum on their side, or will we see a tied match so far?
And here we go. It gets going pretty quick here. Lexi will find a very early miss. De Creeper as well is also going to go down. Roido will trade one of them back.
Kyosu dropping
another.
Bunray and Sekre, the only full combos for their team, approaching 200 combo.
Yeah, the scores are going to level out here. Bunray, though, is going to go down, so the U.S. is going to be sprinting ahead here. Sekre, the lone FC.
Lexi dropping, trading with Roido.
Yeah, De Creeper now getting up to 200. Kielzu trying to do something. Will reach that 200 combo mark, but will miss immediately after. And now the U.S. really going to run away here. Sekre does go down. It's only De Creeper.
Kyosu drops yet again as Roido and Lexi building up to that 200 combo mark. But Roido and Creeper are going to trade misses right there.
Yeah, now Philippines. Still plenty of time, but they're already about 100K in the hole. Not even halfway through, though.
Still plenty of map left. Anything can happen. Sekre getting up to that 200 combo mark. 2 players on the United States above 200 combo as we see Kyosu dropping. That's going to hurt the Philippines a bit as we see Bunray getting up to 200. Slowly followed by Roido.
Right as Creeper was about to get to that 200 combo mark, he does go down, but Kyosu and Roido, that double miss is going to be absolutely brutal here at the halfway mark for the Philippines.
Yeah, though one of those misses was traded by Lexi. Ooh, Kyosu dropping just before that halfway break.
Now the lead has opened up a little more. It's about 130,000 points for the U.S. And the Philippines, they're really going to need something insane to happen here soon for the U.S. They're going to need a triple miss. But right now, Lexi back up to 200 with Sekre.
Roido getting up to 200. Kyosu, Lexi, Creeper dropping.
Oh, here's something for the Philippines now. Sekre, the only combo for the U.S., and Bunray and Roido holding combos above 200 is going to give the Philippines a shot here as we get into the last quarter of the map.
Roido, right after the break dropping, that is going to be detrimental to the Philippines, though.
Yeah, the Philippines really needed that combo advantage they had. And now they're kind of at the mercy of the U.S. here. I mean, if there is a triple miss here soon from the U.S., the Philippines maybe could come back in it, but that miss from Bunray.
Creeper and Lexi dropping, but Sekre still holding strong.
There's not really much the Philippines could do, even if there was a drop from Sekre here. Oh, there is a drop. There's a triple miss. But the Philippines only have Kyosu with combo, and he is going to give it up. So the U.S. going to be able to convert their opening pick here for a point. We'll be tied at 1.
No, it's a bit early right now, Dolan, but I'm starting to get 2020 flashbacks.
Well, this is a very different situation from 2020. Last year, these teams faced in round of 16, and now that it's finals week, so the scaling is definitely going to be different here. But so far, both teams able to convert their opening picks, so you do love to see that. But the U.S. going to be your big winners here. Sekre, your MVP.
Ooh, that 2 miss from Sekre, that is a bit scary. Only single-digit miscount on the board.
Yep, the number 1 player for the U.S. coming in when you need him most there. So now the Philippines, will they fire Hidden 1 or will they go to some other mod in the pool?
Seeing how much they won Hidden 2 by, I would not doubt it at all if they went Hidden 1.
I also wouldn't be surprised if they picked into double time.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if we see that either. Doubt we're going to see a Hard Rock pick anytime soon coming from them, though.
Yeah, I think they're going to let the U.S. pick the Hard Rock maps, if anything. It will be Hidden 1.
A really dense, note-heavy map. And this is one of those maps where if you're gonna miss, it's gonna be more than just one note.
It's also very short, so that's another thing about it is you really don't want to see misses. especially on a map this dense. It's going to absolutely kill your score.
We see Zach coming in as the Creeper subbed out. Roido, Bunray, and Kyosu still staying in for Philippines, though.
Yeah, no substitutions there. They look like they are all set on their end. Now just waiting on the referee to start things. Looks like we are going to get underway round 3.
Will we see the first break point of the match, or will Philippines make this a 2-1 matchup?
Yeah, Philippines looking to sweep the hidden mod bracket here. But that is a respectable roster on the US side. A break point would be absolutely detrimental to the Philippines this early into the match. And again, it is finals week, so every pick matters now.
No one missing so far in this early section, but this is when things start to get harder.
Zach, it's going to be traded there. Kyosu and Sekre also going down, so Philippines with the advantage. 2-1 lead. Bunray did find a miss earlier, though, so it's Lexi and Roido. Oh, but Zach and Sekre struggling here.
Lexi finally goes down, and Roido, the only full combo left on the board. Kyosu dropping.
Yeah, Roido really putting in some big work here with the score. The US really just not able to keep up. They have no combos. Nothing to respond to Roido, who's just popping off right now with 700 plus combo.
Still holding a double S at that.
I mean, goodness, Roido, that's pretty good. And that may very well actually have won this point for the Philippines. It's already just over the halfway mark, and look at that score lead. 150k. And
Kyosu, Bunray, Lexi, Sek all dropping. Roido still holding on to that full combo.
yeah, I think that's really all we're paying attention to now at this point. Philippines pretty much have this one secured into the final quarter. Roido will give up an SS, but he's still on an incredible FC run. Oh, and finally he'll go down. But 800k. Looking like it will be 900.
He got up to, what, like high 1200s?
Yeah. And the Philippines will get another one on the board here. Roido with a massive combo, massive score, 980,000 points. 2-1 Philippines. I mean, that was just someone putting the team on their back.
That was
Roido.
nutty. But the United States taking no time at all, firing straight into that double time mod pool, DT1.
And we will see Colin stepping in here. Double time 1, it is Doraemon. There will be some cat jams in the chat. Bit on the longer end, the AR's similar to what we just played, 9.2.
Now, as far as the Philippines goes, it looks like it's going to be Roido, Kakamine Rin, and Kyosu. Waiting on that third slot for the United States to get filled. Would not be surprised if we see Kisei jumping in.
Yeah, I think that's who we're expecting to fill that last slot. But if it's not Kisei, it will be Sekre probably. Oh, it is going to be Sekre. So, Kagamine Rin stepping into finals week for the first time.
Start command is in by our wonderful referee. And we're about to get this fourth round underway.
So two new players off the bench, one on each side, Kagamine Rin and Colin.
No surprise, Kagamine Rin opting to choose that hidden modifier.
Slight advantage for the US here at the start. It's actually going to be some client lag. It looks like it's actually all tied up here with 6 double S's. Slight spinner advantage for the Philippines. Oh, Kagamine Rin will find the first miss right after 200.
Found a couple misses there.
The Creeper will trade it back. Kagamine Rin will find yet another miss, so the US will retain that advantage. Right now, that's the only difference here on the scoreline.
Creeper back up to 200 combo. Kagamine Rin about to join him.
Oh, it's Sekre does go down right as Kagamine Rin hitting that 200 combo mark, but Kagamine will trade it back.
Sekre dropping a few there again.
So halfway through, it's right now a slow crawl back here for the Philippines, but Kagamine will trade the miss back, so put it back
Colin
in the
dropped.
US hands. Ooh, they have that miss from Colin. Is going to
And Creeper drop.
It's a double
Advantage
miss.
Philippines.
Yeah, they've got 2 combos there. Sekre goes down. That'll complete it, and Philippines will lead it into the final third.
The only full combos left on the board are on the side of Philippines with Roido and Kyozu.
Yeah, Roido and Kyozu have been rock solid this round. And
a double
really
miss.
helped their team.
Double miss on the side of the United States. Sekre and Creeper dropping. That scoreline is going to keep building up for Philippines.
Yeah, Kyozu does go down. The US are going to need to see a lot more from the Philippines if they want to have a shot here. Kagamine Rin and Roido above 200. And the US have no combos to answer as Kagamine goes down. And this will be it. Looks like it's going to be a break point for the Philippines here, actually. Triple miss at the end. Wait a minute. Sekre and Colin looking to run it back. It's going to be very close. But it will not be enough. The Philippines will take a break point.
I would place money that if Creeper did not find that unfortunate miss at the very end, United States would have stolen that away at the last second.
Yeah, but unfortunately for them, the Philippines will take it away, and now the Philippines have a 3-1 lead here. So this is actually a very dangerous situation for the US. Roido really coming alive.
I knew the Philippines wanted revenge, but they came out swinging in this matchup. 3-1.
Yeah, that's definitely one where the US is going to be kicking themselves about later on down the line. A map they know they probably could have had. But now the Philippines will be up next to pick. Still not sure they're going to be super confident on double time after that. It was a very close map. We might see another Nomad here.
Yeah, I feel like Nomad would definitely be the best call for Philippines right now. As said earlier, do not see them going into that hard rock pool anytime soon. And that double time map was pretty close.
Still waiting on the pick, though, from the Philippines. Referee now asking. We could see double time, I guess, realistically, from the Philippines as well, but... Oh, and it will be a timeout from Roido.
With a couple seconds to spare before random pick as well.
Yeah, Philippines taking their timeout early here, and I think they, you know, they're using the same strat the United States used against China here. They found themselves up early in a match they, you know, maybe not expected to find themselves up early, to be up early, and I want to make sure they get this right because it could be a 4-1 lead if they do.
And Roido saying that his hand is really messing with him. I do know that he has some chronic pain in his hand.
So he'll get a few minutes to rest.
And that would really be unfortunate for Philippines if his hand just keeps acting up.
And we hope that won't be a factor moving forward here. But now, looking at the map pool, I have no idea where the Philippines want to go here. Oh, and they are going to go for Hard Rock. Wow.
Wow. Okay. I'll take my words and eat them.
Not what I expected from the Philippines at all. But they are going to pick Hard Rock too. But if they're able to take this point, this would put the U.S. in a really weird spot, because then they would have lost on Hidden, Double Time, and Hard Rock.
What the Philippines could be thinking here is that they have that 3-1 lead. They could knock off a Hard Rock pick right away. Worst case scenario, they lose and they're up 3-2 with one Hard Rock map out of the way.
Who knows? The Philippines looking ready. United States looking to get Lexi in. Or out, it looks like. Collins stepping in for the United States. And this is a 4-minute long map, so Hard Rock consistency about to be tested here.
Oh yeah, the good old marathon, not a sprint. Again, Kagamine Rin choosing that hidden modifier, no surprise there.
Got to do a little bit of HD gaming here. But here we go. Round 5, United States down 3-1. Philippines looking to run away with this.
Really missed by the creeper. Not really gonna mean much in the long run.
Yeah, but that miss from Colin is going to put the Philippines ahead, but Kagamine Rin will trade one back, so it's going to be very close here.
Colin's gonna drop again.
A very early advantage here for the Philippines. It's a very small lead.
See Creeper back up to 200 combo.
Oh, Sekra and Creeper both go down, and that is brutal as all Filipino players still holding combos. Kagamine Rin is back up to 200, and the Philippines looking really good right now.
But Kagamine Rin is gonna drop as we see Colin getting up to 200 combo. He drops. And the only meaningful combos right now on the board is Bunray and Roido, as Sekra and Creeper are trying to build back up.
Yeah, there's a drop from Kagamine Rin right as Sekre and Creeper get up there. It's Kagamine Rin and Colin trading a lot of misses here. As Creeper goes down, Bunrei and Roido still looking very strong on this. And Philippines looking as if they're going to take this Hard Rock point. I mean, it's still very early in the map, but this is a massive lead, 100k already.
Colin back up above 200 combo for the United States, trying to stop the bleeding a little bit. Sekre right behind him.
Still, 2 SSs from the Philippines.
Colin's gonna be dropping.
I think now the US are already starting to run out of time here halfway through the map. Unless we see Bunrei and Roido drop and struggle the rest of the map.
Drop.
That's 1 down. But the Philippines are still in really good shape here.
Colin's really struggling in this section here. Found a couple misses, but Roido still holding that double S.
Yeah, the US actually have the combo advantage right now. Roido goes down. And that is actually big. The US now actually have a shot here. They're going to need a lot.
Kagamine drops. That's some help right there.
Philippines are now finding misses. Colin building back up to 200. All 3 players from the US at 200 combo. Colin will trade a miss back with Kagamine Rin. And now it's Sekre to Creeper versus Bunrei Roido. To Creeper versus Bunrei. But here's the problem the US face. I mean, there's still a large score advantage for the Philippines that they built up early in the map. That miss from Bunrei in the slow section is going to really help the US here as Sekre builds.
Colin, Kagamine Rin trading misses there.
It looks like there could be time. That miss from Sekre is really going to hurt.
Roido dropping. Bunrei, Creeper
no combo.
dropping.
There's no combo anywhere, and now this favors the Philippines.
Not much map left to play, and
even though the Philippines are missing, the US, they're just out of time. The Philippines looking to bring it home. Kagamine and Roido dropping. Wait. Bunrei is down. Wait a minute. Down to the end. Spin to win in the Philippines. Are they going to hold? And they will. Ooh. The Philippines take another very close point. And this is so massive. It's 4-1. No one, I think, expected the match to turn out like this in the beginning. The Philippines are rolling.
Barely holding off that rally at the end there by the United States. If that map would have went on about 30 seconds longer, the United States would have taken that, but it didn't, and now the Philippines are up 4-1. And I don't think anybody could have predicted this.
Yeah, now this match is forever changed, and the US are going to fire with Nomad 5 here. They're going to go back to Nomad Converts. It's what got them on the board. So now on to Nomad. And the Philippines are just 3 points away.
I don't know what to say right now. I'm speechless. I knew the Philippines were going to be coming out swinging, but I did not expect a 4-1 matchup.
I mean, those 2 points they took just barely by 5,000, 10,000 points. Those are going to be massive by the end of this match. I mean, that makes all the difference between a 4-1 scoreline and a 3-2 scoreline. So it's going to be Bunrei, Roido, and Kielzu against Sekre, Lexi, and the Creeper.
And if the United States do not get another point on the board with this pick, they're not going to be in a really... They're just going to be in a really uncomfortable position.
I mean, yeah, because then the Philippines would have the pick there, a chance to make a match point. The Philippines have just overperformed, I think, on every map in this pool. I mean, specifically, Roido has been performing out of his mind.
Roido showing us why people call him Steroido.
He is the hard carry at the moment.
Oh yeah. Early drops by Creeper and Sekre, but Roido's gonna trade one of those.
So it is going to be advantage US here at the start. Very small lead. And misses coming in all across the board. Double miss from the Philippines. One miss traded back by the Creeper.
Lexi up to 200 combo. Sekre right behind him.
Coming into the first Ki now. Kielzu does go down. Roido as well. Sekre as well. Trading. 3 misses before the Ki.
Bunray dropping.
It's only Lexi and a Creeper. This pick looking all USA through the first quarter.
Sekre trading one of those misses.
Philippines now building up the combos. Kielzu and Roido are there. Bunray not too far behind.
Roido missing just as he gets to 200 combo. That is unfortunate. Bunray, they get up to 200.
Yeah, right as the Philippines were about to take over that combo advantage, that's unfortunate. Sekre is now back up to 200, so the US are there. All 3 combos above 200. Lexi and Kielzu will trade.
And with Lexi dropping, there are no more full combos on the board.
And now it's 100k in favor of the US. Sekre will go down. Bunray trading it. Creeper gonna trade one back. Kielzu will trade it back, so it's Roido and Lexi. Now
Creeper,
the Philippines
dropping yet again.
Philippines now able to build something, but the US have a nice buffer of score they've built up. So they'll have a chance to defend here, but Lexi and Creeper do go down as Kielzu's the only one to trade, and Bunray's about to be at 200. So the Philippines making a comeback here in the last third.
All players navigating that slow section with ease.
And right now it's looking good for the US. They just need to hold on a little bit longer here to get their second point of the match. Into the Ki. One more time. Kielzu will go down.
Lexi Kielzu trading. Sekre drops.
The Creeper that's drops. Team miss. Roido and Bunray hold. Wait a minute.
This ending is...
Oh, there's a double miss. That's going to do it.
Yeah. This ending is grueling and slow. So I reckon even without that double miss, they would not have had enough to bring it back.
So that is going to be 4-2 Philippines lead. The US pull one back.
United States able to breathe a sigh of relief, but they're not out of it yet. They're still trailing by 2 points with the Philippines pick.
Yeah, they're still not out of the woods just yet. Here, the Philippines can still apply a lot of pressure here, simply just by converting their picks now. The only question is, what map will the Philippines pick?
Will they stay within one of the mod brackets? Or will they curveball and go no mod? I don't see them going no mod.
Yeah, no mod's the only area where they've lost points this match, though. I reckon we'll see them probably go for a double time. Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I could see them going that double time
Maybe
2 pick.
no mod 1 pick. Oh, it is going to be no mod 2. Roido saying unlucky time.
Sekre saying that's the true RNG map right there. In the United States, both their points have been in the no mod pool. Will they be able to steal a point away from the Philippines here?
Well, they really need to get it done right here. This would probably be one of their best chances to do it. Here we go on to no mod 2, the pick from the Philippines, round number 7.
And this is a crucial moment in this matchup right here.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the big points of the match.
Yeah, because if the United States are able to steal away a break point, then it's going to be a 4-3 with their pick.
Yeah, they'll have a chance to tie it up if they can steal a break point. The Philippines looking to maintain the 3-point lead. Lexi finding a very early miss. So far, that's the only miss as things develop here. Nearing the 200 combo mark. And Lexi and Kielzu going down at the end there. Roido and Bunray. That's a team miss from the Philippines.
Creeper dropping Sekre, the only one with the full combo and holding any combo right now.
So the US with a slight advantage off of Sekre at the moment.
Kyosu and Lexi finding their way back up to 200 combo.
This is very close. We're already almost at the halfway point. This map is very short. Big spinner section coming in. And so everyone is now up at 200 combo. It's a very small lead for the United States heading into the next Ki section.
A single miss from either team will propel this forward.
Trading. Who is gonna crack under the pressure first?
Roido drops. Lexi up to 200. Lexi, Creeper, Kyosu.
That actually is going to help the Philippines. That was a double miss from the US. Bunray holding for the Philippines along with Sekre. But the Philippines still have a shot here. It's not completely over.
Roido dropping. Sekre dropping.
Down. Kielzu down. Trading. And that is actually going to favor the US. Kielzu missing a ton. Missing everything there at the end. And the US are going to hold on and make it 4-3.
And that was the break point that the United States needed right there.
They have roared back from 4-1 down, still behind, but with the pick, a chance to tie it. The Philippines, very close, almost had it, just slipped away from them at the end. So now the US eyeing at the map pool. They've got no mods 1, 3, 4, Hard Rock 3, Double Time 2, and 3 remaining.
Yeah, and for once the United States isn't isn't picking their map right away. And I do not blame them one bit. This is definitely a moment when you need to sit back, see what's still available, and make your best choice.
Yeah,
What do you
still
think?
a long way from the finish line here in this one.
What do you think that we could see coming from the United States here, Dolan?
Man, realistically, I think the double time. Well, never mind. It's gonna be no mod. I'll just say DT2 and no mod map.
Shouldn't really be surprised. United States picking another no mod. All 3 of their points have been from that pool so far. Might as well try to make it a 4th point. And Sekre wants to let Twitch chat know to show your appreciation to Gemzu for this map and should make an entire map set of this so it can get ranked. And to make it approach rate 9.8.
Yes, we cannot ignore that fact. That's the most important part.
Round 8 underway. Will the Philippines be able to get another break point, or will the United States be able to tie it up? Roido, Bunray, and Kyosu versus Lexi, Creeper, and Sekre.
And Lexi, Creeper, and Sekre, they've been playing most of the maps here. Kyosu's struggling at the beginning there, so advantage USA.
Bunray dropping.
So far, so good for the US.
Kyosu dropping a couple times there.
It's only Roido for the Philippines. So the US will start with a hefty score lead at the start of this one. Already 60K. And now the players have settled into a groove here, getting into the second quarter of the map. But man, if you're the Philippines, you really don't want to give away that much score at the beginning.
At that break mark, the United States sees that they have a lead, but they need to continue holding it because the Philippines are still holding combo.
Yeah, roughly 75,000 points there. It's about a 2 to 3 miss advantage for the US. A really good lead, but still not enough to really be comfortable and guarantee the win. And so far, no one has dropped since that opening miss from Kyosu. Lexi will be the first one to miss since then.
Kyosu dropping as well.
Yeah, trading it back. It's unfortunate for the Philippines. Right when they get a shot here, Kyosu is going to trade it back. Lexi already back up to 200. Kyosu back up to 200. And now the Philippines just going to wait for a chance. An opening.
Creeper drop. Sekre drops.
Here's the opening, and now the Philippines are ready. Their combos are massive, and they're fully able to punish these misses from Sekre into Creeper. But the US will get back up to 200 combo before they can take the lead. Kyosu will go down right as the US get up to the combo marks. Final quarter. The US looking good here.
Sekre and Kyosu trading. Roido drops.
And Lexi. So there's no combo for the US. Bunray is the only combo, but there is not enough time. And the US are going to tie this one up from 4-1 down. They have roared back to tie it at 4-all. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a match.
I said it earlier, Nolan, but I'm getting 2020 flashbacks here.
I mean, you might be right.
I'm ge- it's like it's like a foresight into the future or something.
They have certainly put on quite the show here, and the United States again. I told you they'd probably be kicking themselves about those 2 early points they dropped. The Philippines have done an excellent job, but they do need to get back on the right side of things. The United States have 3 unanswered points. The Philippines need to answer and stop this momentum, and they're going to go with double time 3. So the winner of this match will be facing France tomorrow for the final top 3 spot.
Double time convert, would not be surprised if Kisei comes in. Kisei loves his double time converts.
Yeah, this seems like it would be the Kisei map of the pool.
And things might not be looking good for Roido in the Philippines. He says he's losing strength, possibly that hand still acting up on him.
Yeah, we noticed that he was saying that earlier on in the match, and they've already played 8 maps, and we're going to see at least 3 more, so the potential fatigue and strain could be setting in, and you hate to see that. And it will be Kisetsu no Tori for the United States.
Sekre giving some sound advice to Roido, looking out for his well-being.
Well, all right here. So it's going to be Bunrei, Roido, and Kielzu against Sekre, Kisetsu no Tori, and De Creeper.
Roido with an early miss.
Very early, though, so won't be game ending for the Philippines just yet. Kisei Kielzu missing at the start. They'll trade as well as the Creeper going down, so 2 players have missed on each team.
Kiyosu dropping, that's gonna start swinging things back in favor of the United States a little bit.
Yeah, they're gonna have a slight advantage off of that as Kisei and the Creeper get back up to 200 combo.
The Creeper is gonna drop, same with Kisei, just as soon as you said something, as Kiyosu gets up to 200 combo.
So now the Philippines looking good. They have the advantage now. Still a lot of map left to go. Still very close, but the Creeper is going to go down, and that is going to put the lead further in the Philippines' hands. Again, the Philippines really need to answer this momentum from the United States.
But Bunrei is going to drop right before the break. The United States see they're down, but that break could inspire some confidence back in them.
Yeah, it's only about 60,000 points of difference right now. So another miss, but that miss from the Creeper will be traded by Roido. Sekre also goes down. But now it's Kielzu and Bunrei for the Philippines.
Triple miss by the United States right there at the halfway point. Philippines see that.
That is actually just terrible for the U.S. They have no combo. They cannot build anything here. And the Philippines have all the combo and are just going to start to run away with this as Kisei breaks again.
Another triple miss by the United States as Philippines are just continuing to run away with this.
a very calculated pick here from the Philippines. Kielzu putting in work here as he and Bunray go down royal. That is a team miss from the Philippines, but again, no combo aside from Sekre, and there's just not enough time here. The U.S. are going to need far more help here to flip this. Bunray and Kielzu do go down again. Final quarter, there's still time, but the U.S. are going to need so much to go their way.
Sekre, Kisei, Kiyosu, Bunray dropping, Creeper dropping, Roido the only one above 200 combo left.
Yeah, and it now doesn't look like the U.S. have any opportunity now. The Philippines have built up quite the substantial lead here, and they will finally be able to respond to the U.S. They will regain the lead 5-4.
And the question is the United States going to be going back to no mod?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you at this point because I don't think these teams expected to be in this situation. But the Philippines still showing some fight left in them.
United States, no mod 4, Armageddon, they will go back to that no mod pool. Only one no mod left on the board, no mod 1. We see Kisei dropping out.
Yeah, he says, I am out of here. Another very short map for the U.S.
Just a little over 2 minutes, so you're not paying attention, you blink a couple times, and this round is going to be over. Lexi coming in for the United States. Roido, Bunray, Kiyosu wanting to get match point. Lexi, Sekre, and Creeper wanting to tie it back up again.
The U.S. looking to carry on the struggle here and get us one step closer to that tiebreaker dream. But the Philippines know that this would be the prime moment to swoop in, steal a breakpoint, and go up 6-4. As this one gets underway, round number 10. So far, no misses as all players reach 200 combo.
Six-way double S. Nobody dropping yet.
Yeah, hold your breath, folks, because this map might be close to Creeper. Will find the first miss. Advantage, Philippines. Bunray trades.
Reaper, Roido dropping.
That's a team miss from the Philippines. Sekre and Lexi holding advantage United States now as we get to the halfway point. That is big.
Reaper back up to 200 combo. Kiyosu getting up there. There he is. Roido up to 200 combo.
Halfway point, and it is firmly in the hands of the United States. Philippines giving chase, though. They have recovered quite well. They're in position. Question is, will the opportunity present itself for the Philippines? Kielzu goes down. The U.S. looking really solid here on this no mod pick.
Lexi, Kiyosu trading.
The Philippines are going to need so much more to happen, though, unfortunately for them. Into the final quarter. It is Sekre doing the work right now with the lone FC in the lobby.
Kiyosu and Lexi back up to 200 combo. Roido drops. And there is not enough math left. United States are going to tie this back up.
Triple miss at the end. Score bar is flying towards the Philippines, but it will not be enough. As the Philippines tried at the end there, but the U.S. have built up just too much score for them to flip. And the United States will tie this one up at 5 apiece. Ladies and gentlemen, we are heading towards our final round of picks.
I've said it once, I said it twice, I'll say it again. CWC 2020 flashbacks.
And there are only 3 maps left in the pool. Nomad 1, Hard Rock 3, and Double Time 2.
I can see the Philippines choosing Double Time, seeing as how they won both Double Time picks. The United States have won every single Nomad pick, so I do not see them going Nomad 1.
Yeah, the U.S. have been following the Nomad method this match. DT2, it will be. So the Philippines, with their last pick of the match, will go for Double Time 2.
We see Colin jumping in for the United States. No substitutions so far on the side of Philippines. Roido, Bunray, Kyosu staying in for the long haul.
So the referee squaring things away, and we will get set for round number 11. We're getting into the final rounds now.
No matter who takes this, it's gonna be match point.
Yep, one of these two teams will be at match point after this. The Philippines really need to take this point to at least guarantee a tiebreaker. Bunray will find an opening miss that's traded by Colin and DeCreeper.
Kyosu dropping as well.
So 2 misses apiece.
Kyosu dropping again right before the break.
Very, very close. Oh, Colin will also miss together with Sekre and Bunray.
Colin dropping.
It's DeCreeper and Roido. Advantage Philippines due to Roido being over 200.
Creeper dropping. Bunray, Kyosu dropping.
It's Roido literally keeping the Philippines alive here.
Sekre drops.
As Kyosu and Bunray have been struggling so far, Roido's just been putting the team on his back. But the
Creeper,
Philippines
Kyosu.
have the overall better team consistency at the moment. It's paying off. The U.S. finding multiple misses. Roido will finally give up that big combo. Kyosu goes down as well. Bunray, though, above 200, and the Philippines know they're ahead, and they know they're up by about 70,000 points halfway through. But the U.S. are not far behind.
Roido with a couple drops there.
And now it's a high-pressure situation. 3 combos above 200 for the U.S. Philippines still trying to rebuild and get back up there. Roido, look at that crazy spinner from him. Final quarter. Both teams know it's very close. Sekre will drop. That is massive. Roido gonna get back up to 200. Philippines now checking out final quarter. However, a double miss could still swing it. Colin does go down, and that's not looking good for the U.S. The Philippines checking out at the very end of the map. Kyozu will go down, but Bunrae and Reuter are there. Bunrae goes down. Still hope for the Philippines. The U.S. are running it back.
Creeper goes down. Reuter goes down.
Wait a minute, folks. Wait a minute. Colin Sekre trying to flip it.
Will it be enough?
Reuter goes down. Wait, no. Kyozu, they flip it. The U.S. flip it, and it will go to the U.S. by 5,000 points. By 5,800 points. At the
very last note.
Oh, that is heartbreaking for the Philippines. That is the third point that has been so close, and that's the first time it's gone the way for the U.S. But what a nightmare time for it to go the U.S.'s way for the Philippines.
And we see Sekre typing in the chat, how? How indeed?
The Philippines just started finding a bunch of misses at the end, and the U.S. were able to build up just enough combo to flip it, and now the U.S. will have a chance to end it. They have the final pick. It will either be Nomad 1 or Hard Rock 3.
Nomad's been working for the United States all match so far. I do not see them shying away from it at all, but they end up throwing the curveball. They end up making me eat my own words as soon as I say them and choosing Hard Rock 3.
Well, I mean, Nomad 1 is probably the map that neither team would pick here because Nomad 1 is the most coin flip map. It's easier map in the pool, and they'd rather go for Hard Rock 2. Trying to make it a bit of a challenge for the Philippines, at least. So the Philippines will need a break point to force tiebreaker, or the U.S. will win it 7-5.
I'm just still in shock that the match is this close. I knew the Philippines were going to be coming out swinging, but to expect a scoreline like this it's insane.
Yeah, in finals week 2 from the Philippines, I mean, they have put up a fantastic performance if this is their last match. I mean, this has been a great match for both teams regardless, but the Philippines just overperformed, I would say, those first 5 maps of the pool. The match, they did so well, and it has given them a chance to win it.
Kyosu finally dropping out. Kagamine Rin coming in.
So the Philippines will make one substitution really quick. We are one Hard Rock map away from finding out if there will be a tiebreaker. Sekre trying to do his best commentator impression in the text chat. And there is the start command from our referee. So the final pick of the match is in round number 12. Will we end up going the distance? Kagamine Rin throwing on hidden. As the client syncs up. Bunrae, Roido, Kagamine Rin for the Philippines. Sekre, Colin, and DeCreeper for the United States. On to Neverland.
Ooh. Double miss by the United States. One of those being traded by Bunrae. Kagamine Rin.
Yeah, he's going to trade that second miss. So it's Roido and Sekre, the only FCs remaining. Roido does go down, so now it's only Sekre. And now it's advantage US here very early in the map.
Reaper's going to trade one of those drops.
Yeah, but the U.S. have 2 players over that 200 combo mark at the moment. The Philippines still trying to get there, but that is a triple miss for the Philippines. And this is not looking good for the Philippines here at the start.
Quarter of the map done. Sekre still holding on to that double S.
And now the U.S. really building up a massive score lead. It is over 200,000 points at the halfway mark. Bunrae going down, and I mean, it would take an absolute catastrophe for the United States for them to lose this pick now.
Another team miss by the Philippines. Colin dropping it, but Creeper's right there to trade 200 combo. Sekre still holding on to that double S.
The lone SS remaining.
Bunrae's gonna drop first note right after the break.
Third of the map left, and folks, what a match we've witnessed, but the Philippines are now down really far behind, and I don't think they don't have enough time to flip this.
They would need an absolute miracle.
The United States, Sekre will finally find a miss, but from 4-1 down, they would rally to tie it, take the lead, and it looks as if they are going to close this out on the 12th and final pick of the match.
What a match that was.
And the Philippines, nothing to be ashamed of. They put on an amazing performance today and will be exiting the tournament with a top 6 finish. Coming to the end now. And it is now official. The U.S. will take it 7-5. They will advance to face France for the final top 3 spot. The Philippines eliminated in top 6. But nevertheless, a terrific performance from them, Jay.
Oh, yeah. I think I speak for everyone when I say the Philippines shocked us all with this performance.
Yeah, they performed exceptionally well on this finals week pool. I think a lot of people had them going down probably. I had them down 7-3, so they took 2 more points than I thought they would take, and really hung in there and fought out and got some really tough, close-fought points.
And with the United States winning this one, they get to face France. Winners bracket rematch. United States and France faced off earlier in this tournament with it going to tiebreaker. France winning that tiebreaker. And now we get to see them again.
So the U.S. will be looking for some revenge, and France will be looking for their first ever top 3 finish in a Catch World Cup. So the next match will be very high stakes indeed. But this one is over. The United States taking the win 7-5 over the Philippines. And we are now down to our top 4.
Looking at our bracket, we see South Korea, the lone team up there. They are guaranteed at least 2nd place. Hong Kong in loser's grand final slot, they are guaranteed 3rd place. And all that remains is France and the United States. Who's going to be taking that last podium spot and who's going to be going home with the 4th place?
We're going to find out tomorrow. The United States and France will be doing battle for that last top 3 spot. The last 2 times these teams have squared off, it has gone the way of France. But it is on a finals week map pool now, so the game is going to be slightly different. That match 12 hours from now, roughly 17 UTC. We hope to see you guys there. But for now, that's going to be all from us. From myself, Doland, and Elux here in the booth. That's going to be it. So we will see you guys next time in about 12 hours. Be sure to follow the channel, so you get notified when we go live. Grab yourself a banner if you haven't for $2.50 in the store. And we will see you for the start of France and the United States. Jay, it's been a pleasure as always.
Always, man, always. And for some reason, it just seems like you and I always get hype matches together. I love it.
Sadly, didn't get a tiebreaker this time, but I will take it. It was hype enough. 7-5 USA. We will see you back for France, United States in 12 hours.
It's a beautiful place.